So let's take a break from the movie Marvel Legends and take a look at a movie DC figure. Hello and welcome back to the Nerd Room. James Sharmack here again for a brand new figure review for you. So today we are jumping ship from the Marvel Legends and we're doing a DC Multiverse figure. This one being the Shazam movie Shazam figure. So I'm really looking forward to doing it. I just saw the movie like maybe in the last month, so I liked the movie a lot. So, you know, I'm not going to buy a figure before I see a movie, so I grabbed this one the first chance I got. Couldn't see the figure at, you know, the regular retail stores because it was, you know, moving on. But I grabbed this at the Fan Expo in Boston for about $15, so that was pretty cool. It's a good deal, so we're off to the races. We're going to do the review and see how it goes. Alright, so let's take a look at the box. So, the figure itself, right face front, the box itself looks like it's borrowing a bit from Marvel Legends, which isn't a bad thing. Because, you know, if you want, you know, the parents are shopping, you know, they're not going to see much of a difference, I guess. So, whatever it is, whatever works. So, got a nice picture of Zachary Levi there, Shazam logo up there, DC on the bottom. Turn it to the left, you have another big fat picture of Zachary Levi and Shazam on top there. On the back, you have same picture. You have the text right up there. Text says, "All it takes is the word Shazam for young Billy Batson to transform into a magic power superhero." And since there's only two figures from the movie they're using for the multiverse, you have Shazam and you have Savannah. On the back, no Bella figure, so take what. I guess you can't really do one, am I right? Or you could like do one of those things. Anyways, back on track. You have Zach Levi on the side there. Back to the front. Nice DC emboss on the top there, if you can see it. And stuff on the front we talked about. So let's rip this sucker open and let's talk about the figure. Alright, first impressions from this figure. I dig it. I like the resemblance to Zach Levi. He's got that little cocky attitude, especially because he's kind of cocky in the movie. I dig it. I like how the suit is all textured and whatnot. The nice lightning bolt, nice belt, gauntlets, and boots. That mini cape looks fantastic. I do wish that they had like maybe a hood version, but it is what it is. What I'm not too keen on is the fact that there's kind of just a noticeable discoloration. Like the red is on the joints, or is a little bit different than the red on the legs. Same thing with the arms, but you know, I still dig the figure nonetheless. So anyways, he comes with besides the fist hands, he comes with a pair of flying hands and I guess a pair of grabbing hands, which, you know, they should have put a cell phone in here, so and or maybe some lightning bolts. But you know, what is what it is. Can't really complain. It's, you don't really see a Zach Levi or Shazam figure, am I right? So let's talk about this cat's articulation. So his head goes back that far. I wish it went back a little bit farther for flying. Goes forward that far. Goes all the way around like that. A little bit of a tilt, not too much. His arm goes up that far, all the way around, of course. Bicep rotation. A wonky double joint at the elbow. That looks kind of weird. And wrist rotation back and forth on all the hands. His back goes back way far, but it's very loose, so he doesn't want to hold it. Goes forward that far. Rotation at both the waist and the diaphragm. That's what it's called. Should know that by now, am I right? His legs go apart that far. They change up the articulation, so that's kind of nice to better ape their Marvel Legends. Legs go apart forward back that far. Rotation at the thigh, double joint at the knee. No calf rotation, but he has an ankle pivot and back and forth. So yeah, let's put him in some poses and see how he looks. So we'll begin to stand up. And here I pulled out some of my Justice League Multiverse figures, and I get that Zachary Levi is a tall guy, but it's really bold of Mattel to make Shazam a little bit taller than Superman and a little bit more bulkier. I mean, if they're going to be, say, from the same universe, it's a bold step to do that. But, you know, he is a little skinnier than Batman. Alright, so there you have it. That's my review of the Shazam figure. Pretty good likeness. One or two faults on, say, the color matching on the plastic parts, and, you know, a little bit wonky on some of the articulation, but still a pretty solid figure. You could do a lot worse than, you know, Mattel has in the past. But I do like that they've only now fixed the leg articulation, because it used to be really wonky. And, you know, I'm kind of glad to have this figure. I was, you know, circling around to figure, you know, it'd be one of those that's been hanging on to pegs for a while, since Marvel Legends would have, say, a Misty Knight after 3 years, but haven't seen it in the past couple of weeks. Thankfully found him at the Fan Expo, so glad to have him. What did you guys think? Is this a figure you want in your collection? Is it something you have in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, let me know if I, you know, should try to do some more DC reviews. We'll see how that goes. See if we can find any. I might end up going to the comic shop and doing some DC Essentials, but if DC figures are something you want to see, let me know in the comments below. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate your comments, your views, whatever. And James Sharmack in the Nerd Room saying, keep on collecting and happy hunting.